was youngest of the 7 children, and my father died when I was about 12, 13, and it became responsibility of my older brothers, and my brother was a lecturer in London, and of course then I joined him, and he looked after me until I got married, and I joined Bedfordshire Police initially in 1982, and that was actually 7 years after coming to the UK. I enjoyed my career as a police officer there very much, as a local beat officer, and I think that there isn't any other job like police. It gives you the variety, it gives you that human contact we yearn for in offices and in other areas of work. Yes, of course, there are difficult work as well. You come across very challenging people, you come across violent people, you come across people who are actually deeply aggrieved, and you have to deal with those people. So in that sense, it gives you a much greater understanding of humanity, of compassion, of understanding. I was absolutely delighted to have landed a job here. I knew somebody who suggested that they advertise nationally for the vacancies, and I thought, well, okay, competition is fierce at Chief Inspector level, but I'll have a go and see how it goes. And when I was successful, I mean, I was over the moon. It is one of the most wonderful cities in the world. Oxford has a great history in education, and some of the greatest authors that I have read in the past, they happen to be in Oxford. As you probably know, the pub where they used to get together, the Oxford Retreat, and it's just an amazing place. Every day I'm actually discovering something new, learning something new about the colleges, about the university, about the people in Oxford. Other thing which I was very amazed to know was that I do contribute a very tiny amount monthly to Oxfam. And I didn't know actually that Oxfam's headquarters are based at Oxford. And that's where it started. So it's just amazing coincidence in a way, and I really love it. I enjoy the city, I enjoy the people I'm working with, and it's wonderful to be here. Visibility of management is crucial in terms of motivation of people who are working at the front end. They can relate to you much more easily if you happen to be with them some of the times. They find you approachable if you do that. So part of my priority is really to make sure that I'm in touch with those people at the front line. I understand their problems, I understand their issues, I understand the pressures. Of course, at the front line, they're always at the beck and call of their radio. Things are happening in real time, they're responding in real time. And there are difficulties around that. Sometimes you are stretched, you can't meet the demand. And they feel under pressure. And you have to then rationalise and prioritise work. And you have to also understand that you don't burden them so much that they find difficult to cope. This is the a reality of public service, public funds being forever limited, and you have to manage with the resources you have. It is amazing that things that happen outside have an impact inside. Things that happen inside have an impact outside. So, inside sometimes personnel issues are crucially important to tackle so that your departments are running smoothly. Outside it can happen anything, an abduction, a murder, and suddenly all hands to the pump. Everybody's involved in doing something so that we can actually get to grips with the incidents out there. So it's very demanding in that sense. The thing from policing point of view with the students is that they are young and sometimes lack experience, and sometimes they are not as streetwise as you want them to be, and they become victims of crime. They leave their mobile, they leave their wallet on the table while they're having a drink, and they sometimes don't understand who's eyeing it up, or they forget it on the table while they go to the toilet or something of that kind. And these are some of the issues that we try to address year after year through our crime reduction officers, to raise their awareness, to make them less vulnerable.
Right, where should we patrol today then?
Well, I think we should go to Jericho, where there's
Jericho, he obviously needs a bit of help
the support today.
Absolutely. After you,
It's a bit straight, yeah. I think, and I say to the whole world in that sense, that we need to shift our paradigms. The world is very much global. We are finding that things that happen in one part of the world have a direct impact in another part of the world. The drug trafficking, people trafficking, terrorism, all these are challenges for the public order agencies. And all those people can communicate through the internet. There's a lot more mobility in information and people now. So to be able to do that, you need to have a very diverse workforce with a wide range of skills that can actually deliver that global service. So it's very important that actually we understand that to get that competitive edge in policing, I believe, you need to have that diverse workforce. All those jobs have been challenges, and I've enjoyed every one of them. But also, I think for my own personal kind of development, you need new things, new challenges, and you're always learning. I mean, I must admit, I've been in the police service now nearly 25 years, and I still think that I know little. I need to know more. And in that sense, I'm enjoying this moment. It offers me a great opportunity to learn new skills, to work in a different area, to manage different kind of problems, different challenges.